Get. Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope. Listen, yesterday I had Shemeka Michelle, the lovely Shemeka Michelle. Yeah, that's correct. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I had Shemeka Michelle. But no, all seriousness, it was an honor. It was a pleasure. And I hope to have her back again and again. I'm sure I will. But I went across after the live that we had, which if you haven't checked it out, please do. After the live we had, I went and started looking at more videos of Shemeka Michelle, even though I've seen plenty, but she has more out there. And so I did my little research and I came across this video that she did a rally out in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, right? California. She did a rally out there against Biden when Biden was going against Trump. Now, I know I said that Biden and the Harris administration, of course, because Harris, all her basically, she's doing the same thing Biden was doing. So let's get into this. Let's wait no longer. She cooked up a storm on here, and I want to get everybody's reaction and also bring it back to life because same things apply. Same things apply in this situation. So let's see here. Hold on. Let's blow up the screen. She deserves the whole screen. I'm gonna take myself off the screen so the queen can do her thing. Hold on, did I blow it up? Wait a minute. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's make sure we full screen. Give me full screen. Oh, that was full screen. Okay. All right. Smoothies. I just wanted to make sure we are straight. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and take myself off screen and let her have the full.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Listen, before I move forward, there's something that I want to get off my chest. Is that okay? I know we're here to talk about rescuing America, but I can't move forward until I say this, which is, goodbye gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. I'm sorry, I was a fan. And I can't be on this platform with Scott Baio and not acknowledge that, okay?
Did y'all see how she noticed how she set the stage? She's at a rally about to go in about Joe Biden and then tell people to vote for Trump. And she starts off with a nice little song because she sharing the stage or somebody out there performing. I forget what name she said and whose song that is, but I've heard the song before. But straight up, just how she set the stage already is wow. All right. I ain't gonna interrupt too much longer because I want her to cook and I want y'all to feel this. So I'm gonna even rewind it back a little bit. Start that over.
Having me, I appreciate it. Listen, before I move forward, there's something that I want to get off my chest. Is that okay? I know we're here to talk about rescuing America, but I can't move forward until I say this, which is, goodbye gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. I'm sorry, I was a fan. And I can't be on this platform with Scott Baio and not acknowledge that, okay? And I want to tell all of the women, if you came out here just for Scott, you don't stand a chance. Because there's a new Joni in town. Because Black Lives Matter. No, seriously though, he has a wife and I can't get rid of her because I'm not Hillary Clinton. But it's so good to be here. I love it here. I've been here before. I mean, what's not to like about Vermont? But seriously, it's great to see all of the Latinos out here, because unlike African Americans, except for a few notable exceptions, Latinos
only does she break things down all the way down for you. Very easy for people to understand and get what she's saying. She has humor behind it. She has fun behind it. And then she has an assertiveness behind it, a confidence behind it, a knowledge behind it, to where you like, she got up there singing for you first, and it relates to who's performing. So it's all in, and she just, I had to get that out the way because I was a fan. You feel me? Like, and got everybody on a relaxed mode, and still and taking shots here and taking shots there, and it's in a comedic, in a comedy way, in comedy fashion, but she knocking them down off the top. And that's what I'm like, this is what makes her separate her from the
are incredibly diverse. Vermont. But seriously, it's great to see all of the Latinos out here, because unlike African Americans, except for a few notable exceptions, Latinos are incredibly diverse. And see, I've been going around the country speaking, and I learned a lot about roaches. And I make sure that when I speak, that I tell poor kids that they're just as talented and just as bright as white kids. See, some of you may be confused, but if we were playing Jeopardy right now, those things I just said would fall under the category of things Joe Biden said. Yet they constantly try to paint Trump as a racist. See, it's obvious that just because Joe Biden is senile, they think black people are. And I know as Republicans, they like to say, we don't do identity politics, but I do. Because right now it's so important for black people to wake up. See, I feel like one of the reasons we continue to sing "We Shall Overcome" without noticing that we have overcame is because if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got.
And I've been saying that for the longest. Black people, why we gotta act as if our ancestors, all that they fought for us to get in positions that we are in, and still play victim once we see racism here and there every blue moon. You have social media is why you can see more, if you know, because people push that out there in the algorithm, and that's what runs in your circuit. But trust me, it's happening to everybody a lot. So it's good versus evil, not black versus white. I keep telling people that. Stop singing "We Shall Overcome" and understand how we have overcame so much that a lot of our ancestors sacrificed, laid down, put down, so we can be in this position. Can you imagine all that they did and sacrificed so we can be right here, right now, united as we stand? Even though they try to divide us, they try to divide us, but you're united as we standing. They'll tell us, oh, it's black and white. They tell us, oh, it's still, I keep asking the people, please, and let me know in the comments, black people, when the last time you've been called a nigger to your face? Denied services, or denied a job or education because of the color of your skin, because you're a black person. I'm just saying, like, is it out there here and there? Yes, but boy, this used to be the majority. Our ancestors used to have to go through this on the regular, getting called a nigger to their face. Tell her you can't come sit, eat here. You can't be over here. You better not look at a white person weird. You better not read a book. Like, it used to be real racism. So what do we look like in 2024? Always still playing victimhood for some shit that our ancestors fought and had to go through long before and went through well enough for us not to have to go through it. Again, you're not going to just make it absent 100% no racism. Never. Ever, ever. So you foolish. That's why I'm so glad. When I heard Shemeka say this, I'm like, been saying this. I'm like, well, look, we can't complain about the little racist shit we face here and there. And look, she from Durham. She taught me how to say it. Durham, North Carolina. She from this. Hey, what? I live in Oklahoma. I've stayed in the cities of Oklahoma, like Tulsa, and been to Oklahoma City and all that. And I've also stayed in the sticks. We're in the woods, basically, where being black was very rare for them white folks to see. Like a Pawhuska, Bartersville, and shit like that. So I didn't probably face more crazy looks and denied jobs more than a whole lot of people out there. So as Shemeka, I'm sure. But we understand it is so much better. Can't no white person stop me from doing what I need to do. And that's what my ancestors fought for. Have a freedom of speech. Have your get there. Yes, you're gonna face some hatred and this, that, and the other from certain people here and there. How you handle it though? Do you bunk everybody in? And that goes for everybody. Do you just pile everybody into a group that looked like that color of person that was rude to you, did wrong of you? Come on, man. Let me let Shemeka go ahead and keep cooking, because, boy, she got a lot more to say. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
And if we see, I feel like one of the reasons we continue to sing "We Shall Overcome" without noticing that we have overcame is because if you always do what you always see, I feel like one of the reasons we continue to sing "We Shall Overcome" without noticing that we have overcame is because if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. And if we vote for Joe Biden as black people, we're doing what we've always done, which is turn the other cheek and submit to a lying, racist white man. I'm going to need security in about 5 minutes. Is that all right? But see, I'm trying to figure out as a black woman how any black person could vote for the man that championed the 1994 crime bill. Now, see, there were some good things about the crime bill. It protected women. It gave billions of dollars to put 100,000 more police and community. Those were good things. But I think many of us agree that it also fueled mass incarceration. And I'm hearing that the Congressional Black Caucus supported it.
Yes, they did.
We should call them the Congressional Black Carcasses, because all they are old, near-dead black people that push racism to elevate themselves. It is so important that we pay attention to who we It is so important that we pay attention to who we vote for. Let me tell you what Jim Crow Joe said about the 1994 crime bill. I had to write it down. I couldn't even believe it. Jim Crow Joe. He said, unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscious developing, because they literally have not been socialized. He went on to say they will become predators in 15 years. So when people try to say, oh, you know, it was bad in the country and we had a lot of criminals and there are a lot of drive-by shootings, Joe was not talking about just the criminals in the street. Joe was talking about little kids. He said the young people. See, I pay attention very closely, and I need everybody to start paying attention closely. He said born out of wedlock. So, Joe, if you knew it was an issue that people were going to be born to single-parent homes, why not build programs instead of prisons? I continue to incentivize women to replace fathers in the home and have more babies. Why incentivize them giving them a government check? And now, because before the pandemic, you want to go and speak at black schools and black churches, we're supposed to now believe you're for the black community. He said they didn't have any conscious developing. He said they would be predators in 15 years. This is what he said in 1993. As a single parent, I had a child in 1996. So he was building prisons for my child. Because essentially what Joe was saying is that those bastards don't stand a chance. See, I apologize if I hear a black person saying they're going to vote for Joe Biden, that I start to look around trying to find Toto, because what I hear is that I need to grab your hand, step on the yellow brick road, and take you to Oz. Because it's not about white supremacy. You feel oppressed because you ain't got no heart. We gotta pay attention. It is so important that in November we rescue America. It is so important that in November we vote red. It is so important that in November we vote Donald J. Trump. And it is so important as a country that we continue to stand together and rescue America. Thank you.
Mood swings. Hold on, let me get back on camera. Thank you, Shemeka Michelle. Oh, Jesus. What she cooked? I think I'm voting Donald. I think it's too late, though. I think it's too late. I'm too late. I've never voted a day in my life. I'm 40 plus. Okay? I never did it. But listening to a speech like that, I said, wow, and what I know now today. See, I guess when you get older, you start getting into politics and things. You done everything else. And you start getting 40s and up, you start actually paying attention to what going on, what they saying, what laws they trying to pass through, so on and so forth. And some do it very earlier on in their lives. Myself, Listen, I fear no evil. I only fear God. I fear no man. And I'm gonna be all right. As long as I got myself and God, I'm smooth. I don't care who you put in that office. And I believe it's all the shams anyway. I believe they put whoever they want in the office how they do their thing. Right. But listening to it, how she breaking the things down, how she's so knowledgeable about the things she's saying. And because she's very true. I've learned now watching this election and keeping up with a lot of people on YouTube. Shout out to y'all, Melanie King, and Miss Adrian Ross, and so many others. What's the lady name? She been exposing the hell out of Cam. Damn, I forget. Candace Owens. Candace Owens. Shout out to you too. That's been, a lot of black people that's been exposing the fake in that administration, the Biden and Harris administration, and Obama administration as well, which I already knew. I told my auntie a long time ago when he was running for president the very first time that, hey, if they don't attempt to assassinate this man or assassinate him, he's a part of their program. He with them. He with them, auntie. Okay, if he make it through this unscathed, and he went 8 years, I said, oh, yeah, he was pushing whatever agenda they wanted to push. And now we see when we have how tight it is when it's talking about LGBTQ community or allowing men and boys to play in women and girls sports and so on and so forth and walk into their locker rooms and their bathrooms and all of these type of things. And I'm like, damn, this like really happened. When they was talking about it at the time, I thought it was talk. It was just talking. I'm like, no way they're going to approve such a thing. They're going to start allowing men to go into women's restrooms because they think they just say they feel like they're a girl. I said, no way. Now 2024, a few years later, yes way. And I'm like, that came from Obama and them? No way. I'm like, I might have to start ball. I might just hopefully my vote might count. I might just take the risk, just take the chance, because that's insane. That's insane. And for us people to not stand against that, good people who understand that that's insane and stand up and speak out against things like that and much more. A lot of things that she was breaking down in that Shemeka Michelle, she was breaking down in that video, and it's so many others. I advise y'all to go get her book called Keep It Naked, The Naked Truth. Like the absolute, that's what this is the Just Being Frank show. She just keep it naked. It is absolute truth. I see you for you, right? The bucket naked. Go get it. Keep It Naked on Amazon. I just ordered mine. $14. That's all it's gonna cost you. Go and get the book. Support Shemeka Michelle because she should be out there. She should be so viral. I don't understand how everybody and their mama don't know who she is. The way she's speaking and how she delivered the shit. So, I mean, come on, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments and so on and so forth. Who you voting for? I even want to know if you don't care to share. If you care to share, don't share. If you don't care to share, let it be known, because I feel like Trump is going to win this race by a landslide without my vote on this take. But shout out to Shemeka Michelle and so many others, especially black people, for bringing a lot to light on these type of situations and these topics. Let me know again. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.